Welcome back to the MSU Federal Credit Union Coaches Show.
Freshman Anthony Romani has been on a tear recently for the Michigan State hockey team. He's had 6 points in the last 3 games. Our Tyler Driesinga had a chance to sit down with him this week to talk about the rule change that allows players like Romani to join the college ranks and how he's been able to find his groove recently for the Spartans.
An NCAA rule change last fall permitted Canadian Hockey League players to retain college eligibility. In the past, playing college hockey or playing in the top major junior leagues in Canada was an either-or proposition. Michigan State has taken advantage of the rule change, as 3 freshmen on this year's roster are former CHL players: Caden Lindstrom, Porter Martone, and Anthony Romani.
And when did you first learn of the rule change that was going to allow CHL guys to come play college hockey, and was it something that you considered immediately, or?
Yeah, I remember it was probably around October. My agent kind of called me and told me about it, and I was actually injured at the time, so it was easier to talk about, kind of not being away from the game, so I got to talk about it with my agent a lot, and I think we thought it was something that would be great for my development. And I remember visiting here, I think it was end of November, December, and yeah, it was right away I knew this was a school that I wanted to go to.
Romani was born and raised in Ontario and says growing up, the CHL was the dream for every hockey-obsessed Canadian kid.
How would you describe what the OHL is like to, maybe an average MSU fan that doesn't really understand kind of what a big deal that is in Canada?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's the college hockey for people who live in Canada. It's huge there. It's something I grew up dreaming about, playing in the OHL. I remember going to Oshawa General games right by my house and just looking at them like they were NHL players and wanting to play in that. So I think it's definitely something cool to play in.
The CHL consists of 3 affiliated leagues: the OHL, WHL, and QMJHL. Romani was drafted into the OHL when he was 15 years old and began living with host families known in hockey circles as billets.
Just being with the billets was definitely different, but I mean, my billets were amazing. I still talk to them to this day all the time. They're great for me, and I think the whole junior hockey experience was something I'll never forget.
Romani played 4 seasons in the OHL, 3.5 with the North Bay Battalion, before he was traded to the Barrie Colts. He led the league in goals in 2023-24 and was drafted by the Vancouver Canucks in the 6th round of the 2024 NHL Draft.
It was a pretty surreal moment. I remember I was at the draft in Vegas, so that was a really cool experience. Kind of never been to Vegas before, so it was really cool. It's just the whole experience, and then being in the Sphere was kind of the first time people have seen it and stuff, so it was super cool. And I think just remember them calling my name and kind of blacking out from there. I mean, it was just a dream come true, and it's such a great organization. They've been nothing but great to me since I've been drafted there, so it was a really cool moment for myself.
What are some of the things that you've been able to learn through being a part of the organization at development camps and whatever else?
Yeah, I think I was lucky enough before coming here to go to their main camp. So I think just kind of seeing all the pros, all the NHL players, like when Quinn Hughes was there, just kind of his day-to-day routines, I think they're just so dialed in on everything they do. They keep it the same, and they were also just great people. Like they treated me as if I was in the NHL with them. So I mean, it was really cool to be around them and just how professional they are all the time.
Romani has fit in well in his first season with the Spartans, and in recent weeks has really started to produce. He scored 2 goals in a win over rival Michigan, and followed it up with back-to-back 2-point nights at the Great Lakes Invitational.
It's always nice to score against your rivals like Michigan, and it's pretty cool to see how the game was being here at home, and then also in the Yost, how much both fan bases care about the game. So I think it was awesome to score against them, and I mean obviously just get the last win there. So yeah, I think it definitely helped my confidence a bit too going into the second half here.
Were you a part of any rivalries like that in the OHL, or is this a little bit different?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely rivalries. I remember in North Bay, we had Sudbury, it was pretty crazy, but I think it's a little different here with how it's students and stuff, and I mean, the student sections and stuff can get pretty involved, so it's pretty fun to play in.
Romani left the CHL because he felt Michigan State would be the best place for him to keep developing as he pursues his NHL dreams. As such, he's brought a professional approach to MSU. and an attitude that has really impressed his head coach.
Rome's is awesome. Love coaching him. He's super coachable. He's in it for the right reasons. I mean, I just talked to him too. Like he got a 4.0 in school last semester, so he's just worried about hockey. And we're big into how you do one thing's how you do everything, right? He's a committed kid.
I mean, school is always important as well. You never know what's going to happen after hockey, so I think it's always kind of important to have a backup plan. And then I think just I kind of want to keep the same mindset for everything I do in my life, whether it's hockey or in school. I want to be the best that I can with my best ability.
Romani's goal-scoring ability has earned him some power play time as a freshman. He's also done a good job of staying out of the penalty box. He has just 2 penalty minutes through 18 games played this season.